video is sponsored by Safety Wing. We're back home in Bali. Let's take you through our first few days here and the entire process of getting into Bali in 2022. We flew from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia on an AirAsia flight. It took 4 hours and it was only 800 Rand each. That's insane. Anyway, on these flights you do need to wear a mask, and even at the Bali airport, but once you leave the airport, no more masks. Boop, boop. What do you need when you land at the airport in Bali though? First of all, you need a proof of vaccination. 2 doses or 1 dose of Johnson & Johnson. You only show your passport and vaccine QR code on your phone at immigration, no need to print it out. Next up, visas. We qualified for a visa on arrival. Not all nationalities do though, so check on the immigration website whether you do or not. If you do, contact our visa agency to organize you one. All of that is found in our Bali resource pack linked in the description of this video. The whole process at the airport took us around 30 to 45 minutes in total, and it was way more organized than it used to be in the past. The visa on arrival was 500,000 IDR per person, payable by Visa card, USD, rupiah or Aussie dollars, etc. There were a lot of people landing at 9 p.m. with us, but the lines were pretty quick. The visa on arrival is valid for 30 days, but you can extend it through a visa agency and immigration for further 30 days. Next up, and this is very important, you need 6 months validity on your passport. They won't let you in if you have less than that. A lot of countries do require that anyway though, so do make sure you've got enough time left on your passport. Okay? Travel insurance. It is not officially needed, but who on earth travels to Bali without travel insurance? We've been using Safety Wing as our travel insurance for about 4 years now, and we're lucky enough that Safety Wing have sponsored today's video. Thank you, Safety Wing. They're a travel insurance made by nomads for nomads. So they basically work like a Netflix subscription. You can sign up whenever you want and you can cancel whenever you want. You pay $42 for a 4-week period, and they offer worldwide coverage for all sorts of travel and health emergencies while you're on the road, such as travel delays, lost luggage, missed flights, emergency response and natural disasters, unexpected medical problems and accidents, all sorts of things. We've personally claimed with them 3 times already. They have saved our butts. First time was for an expatriate flight from Indonesia to South Africa that would have cost us over 3,000 USD. Second was a government mandated quarantine that we got put in on an island in Indonesia. And third was an emergency root canal treatment. They covered all of that. But we would especially recommend signing up for Safety Wing before you travel to Bali, because there are so many things that can go wrong here. We heard of a girl that got dengue fever and got put into hospital for a few days and had to pay thousands of dollars out of pocket for her hospital treatment. There's a lot of people getting into motorbike accidents on the back of a Grab or a Gojek. You can fall and slip at a waterfall and get injured. There's just so many things. So please trust us and sign up for travel insurance before you head to Bali. And Safety Wing is the best one, promise. If you are interested in reading more about Safety Wing and signing up, then head to the link in the description down below. Once we got through immigration, we booked a Grab taxi. Grab now has a beautiful waiting area, and they can book a car for you there if you don't have the app. Otherwise, you can organize a driver in advance. Our driver's details are included in our Bali resource pack. We generally use our driver for longer distances though, or from the port where they really hate Gojek and Grab. It felt so good to be back on this beautiful island, but we were exhausted from the travel day, so we got to our new homestay and hit the sack. We have missed smoothie bowls and healthy food. Oh my goodness, we've missed this so much, dude. This feels so good. I got myself a Super Bowl, and Rhett obviously got himself a dragon smoothie bowl. It's in our Bali guide. You have to have it when you come to Bali. And we got delicious coffees with oat milk. We are at this beautiful new place we've never been here before called Sari. It's so modern, so pretty. and they've got plugs everywhere, good desks, and the Wi-Fi is incredible too. So back in Bali, but we have to work and get those India videos out.
Just finished up lunch here at Sari Kitchen. The food was absolutely amazing, and it's such a good deal because you get a free coffee with the meal. So the total price was 160 rupees for 2 meals, 2 coffees.
So every breakfast you order comes with either a free juice, a free coffee, or whatever.
Yeah.
It's great. And the food was amazing, like really good. Now we just ordered another grab and we're off to get lunch at Warung Local.
We're moving from one place to the next. We're gonna go get some local food.
This is basically like a breakfasty place, and we're going now to get some Indonesian food, maybe some rendang.
So lunch is done. We paid 45k per plate and a Coke. So 91,000 all in for 2 people for lunch. So pricing is still reasonable, I think.
And guys, I had a crocodile, yeah, and it was so good. Oh my god, I've missed Indonesian food so much.
And I need to get my hair cut, so I'm gonna check if this barber is available. Here we go, fresh cut, 150k for that. Price is about the same, so it's good to see. 2 years later, pricing is still remaining pretty reasonable. 150 rand for a haircut. Can't complain, $10. Travis Springer.
Is
You haven't checked him out? Check out his YouTube channel. We are reunited in Bali.
Yeah, I haven't seen Rhettos in four months, huh?
Yeah.
4 months, and it's now time to get him in shape.
Yeah, so next thing on the agenda, off to the gym. So we decided to join Travis here at Avenue Fitness. It's right in the heart of Canggu on Batu Belong. Bit of an expensive place, but all gyms in Bali have come so expensive. So this one is about 1.5 million for the month. If you get more than 1 month, you get 3 months, then it's like 1.3 per month. That's how it works here. Gyms are going up in price pretty much every single year. But yeah, can't put a price on getting fit, training with good friends. So that's what we're here. One of the main reasons why we're here in Bali is to get back on track, get into a good routine, do some workouts, and just get healthy again. Can't have another scare like we had last month. That is basically the #1 reason why we signed up for this gym, so we can have ice baths just like we did back in Cape Town for the Wim Hofing. These ice baths though are 1 degree, which is about 6 to like 10 degrees colder than the Cape Town waters, but it is so good for your mental health and just your physical fatigue. Bro, it's colder.
There we go, Ratty. 5 minutes, we go.
It has been a seriously action-packed day. We've eaten breakfast, we've had lunch, we've chilled a bit, we've worked a bit, we've gone to the gym and died and come alive again. But now it's time to meet up with some friends. They've booked a table at quite a fancy restaurant, so we'll take you along. Never been there before, but let's go check it out.
Okay, it is the next morning, and honestly that dinner at school was so good, and still very good value for money considering like it was pretty posh. And like honestly, when I say the food was so good, oh my goodness, I was in heaven. It's right next to the lawn Canggu. The lawn is like a kind of beach bar vibe on some grass, so if you're looking for a place to go, that's also really cool. In other news, we got ourselves a bike. We got an N-Max for now. It's actually because other ones weren't available. Bali's so busy that like most of the bikes are booked out, but our bike guy Ryan is incredible. He always makes a plan. He's given this to us to loan for now until we get our own. His information will be included in the Bali resource pack in the description. Go check out that resource pack if you're planning to come to Bali, because it has so much information included in it, and it's only $10, man. It's like a meal. And it's so helpful. It is now time to go to another cafe because it is yet again another working day, and then we'll bring you back and show you where we're staying here right in the heart of Batu Belong. It is in such a good location.
Let's go!
New shortcut, who this?
Shortcut to Pereira.
Wow, we've never seen this one before. Nice and hard. I love Bali too much, guys. What do I do? It's so good to see like all the restaurants and cafes and boutique clothing places open. When we were here in 2021, it was so empty. There's barely anyone here, so this is also seeing it alive again. Bali is back.
That's one of the best things about Canggu and Pereira is like there's a cafe for every day of the year. You can go and try and find a new one if you like. That is the Woods Cafe in Pereira. If you're interested, we will leave the link in the description. Just picked up another lunch from Warung Local. We are back at the homestay now, and Clary's going to tell you a little bit about it. Ooh. Corn fritter, some red rice and chicken pieces, some potatoes and mushrooms and carrots and beans. And that meal was about 35 Rand.
This is actually not a homestay, this is a guest house. Let's give you a little tour. This is our room behind us. We've got a little laundry hanging thing here. We've got some seats with a table. Unfortunately, we're not going to share the name of this guest house with you because our previous guest house has been booked up for months and months, and we kind of need a place to come and stay in Bali, and if we keep sharing it then it's going to get booked out because they don't have that many rooms. So sorry guys, going to gatekeep, but there are so many of these guest houses all over Bali for roughly the same price. So for this room here we're paying 6 million a month, and that includes everything. Drinking water, tea, coffee, kitchen, room, electricity, water, toilet paper, everything. So basically, the only things we have to pay for is laundry, and it's so cheap here. Oh my gosh. Oh, and so fast, like it comes back in a couple of hours, it's great. So far we are loving our time here. This is basically our room. We've got one of the darkest rooms, to be honest. I think the lighter rooms with the view are 7 million a month for now, but prices keep changing. We're in the busy season. This used to cost around 3.5 mil in the pandemic. So yeah, it's basically doubled. So welcome to our little room. We've got a double, I think it's a queen bed, side tables, a lamp, lots of plugs. We've got a little table there for storage. Rhett has actually brought in a table for working on. They are so accommodating here. Actually, we've been here for a couple of days and we kind of feel like part of the family. It's really cool. We've got a little closet section there as well with hangers. Basic sink and very basic bathroom, but the water is super hot in the taps, which is great, and always welcome. The pressure is great, and air conditioning, most important. And it's clean, it gets cleaned every few days. That's all that matters, right? It's basic, it's comfortable, and we've got our friend Travi literally 2 rooms away. What makes this guest house so amazing though is the location. We are basically on Batubalong Street, which is just where everything happens, basically. All the cafes, the bars, the beach is like a kilometer away, I'd say, but we're still quite quiet here. So yeah, very lucky with this location. That's why we're gonna keep, sorry. Anyway, here's some more rooms, and Travi's down there actually. We've got a beautiful pool area with lounges, but it doesn't get a lot of sunlight for a lot of the day because there's so many buildings and trees and stuff. Frangipani trees, a birdie. The family lives there, so they're always on site to help you out. And then downstairs there is a very, very basic kitchen. Should we quickly show them?
Yeah.
Leg day.
Yeah, 45, huh?
Yeah, F45 is, I think apparently it's an American or Australian brand, I don't know. It's a 45-minute fitness class and it was insane, and it's just down the road here too. There's so many like exercise and gym kind of places too, dancing classes. Yeah, this is a really good location, hey? It's really cool. Anyway, here's the pool. Surfboard. Are you allowed to use those, by the way?
I imagine, probably, huh?
Not that I'd be able to use it. Here's where we make our teas and coffees every morning. There's hot water, cold water, and warm water. Tea, coffee. Yeah, just a basic kitchen, eh? It's got a fridge, 2-thing stove, gas stove, cutlery and all sorts, spices and all sorts, and a sink. It's very dark and dingy in here though. It's small, but yeah. When you have Warung Local, you kind of don't need the kitchen anyway. And front desk with cool drinks that you can buy from the fridge. Yeah, and that's basically it. Very, very basic. One of the most basic guest houses we've stayed in. We would have preferred to stay at our previous one, but it's fully booked out. Oh, but the location isn't as good as this one, so we kind of like, I don't know. Is it location or is it the amenities and the guest house that you want? Before we came to Bali, so many people were telling us that Canggu is insane now, that it's far too busy and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we'll give you our first impressions of being here, how it compares to when we were here in 2021, and if Bali is actually still worth visiting in 2022. See you guys in the next one. Bye!